Alright, so we are at the Fela Museum, which is his former house. So we're going to take you on a tour, give you the history of Fela. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. This is his burial site right here. That's his grave, where he's buried currently. And I think they're turning this into a hotel, which is interesting. And that's the museum. Well, the outside of it. Secret of life is to have no fear. I received that. And this is just some promotional pictures on the outside, his album covers and whatnot. So we're about to go in. About to go in and take you on a tour. Peace.
But this one that I even using the lighting of the place. Okay, you're welcome to Fela Kuti Museum. Fela Kuti is all about the life of Fela. It has to do with Fela. That's what the Fela Kuti is all about. Okay, let me say we are in the third and the last Fela Kuti. That means there were two other Fela Kuti before this. The first Fela Kuti was located on Agege Mutu Road. Do you know where the place is? In Agege Mutu. Yeah. You know, there's a square around that place called Ransom Kuti Memorial High School. That was where the first Fela Kuti is. So the first Fela Kuti was born down in 1977. A group of military soldiers came from Abati Barrack. Abati Barrack is just like 200 kilometers away from the first Fela Kuti. That's how the place was born down in 1977. So when the first Fela Kuti was born in 1977, Fela left Nigeria for Ghana. He started doing his music career in Ghana. But he got to a point where he started criticizing the Ghanaian government. So the Ghanaian government just said that Fela, you are not a Ghanaian, but you are here causing us so much trouble. And they sent him back to Nigeria. So when Fela got to Nigeria, he was roaming about without no group on his head. He has no group on his head, he was just roaming about. So there is a street here in Ikeja, a street called Atinike Alabanji. I'm not sure you know the place.
Yes, Atinike Alabanji.
It's here in Ikeja.
Around which part? Which area?
Around there.
Around here?
Yeah, not that far from here.
Okay.
Atinike. So there is a particular building on that street. It has 2 blocks to 2 flats each. So Fela occupied one of those flats. Based on the fact that Fela is now living in that compound, the rest of the tenants started packing out. So as they were packing, Fela occupied that space until all the whole 2 blocks and 2 flats became solely Fela's and his people. That's how the second Fela Kuti came about. So that was where Fela probably did over 98% of his works, of his music career. He did it in that second Fela Kuti. So in that second Fela Kuti, Fela was jailed for 5 years. He was charged for money trafficking. You know, they caught him for 600 pounds as at that time.
Declaration.
What do you say?
False declaration.
Yeah. They caught him for 600 pounds.
Oh, so when he was, I guess, traveling.
He had enough money for everybody in the band, but it wasn't even on his person, it was on one of his guys. But they wanted to put him away.
You already know, you know.
Yeah.
So it was caught for that, and they charged him to court, and he was sentenced to 5 years. But he only spent a year and some months. Why? Because of the international commentaries and Free Fela rally going on in the world. Everybody's like, you can't lock Fela up forever. It's a global artist, you just have to free him. So it's like after a year and 8 months, the Nigerian government were forced to release him. So while Fela was in that second Fela Kuti, he already acquired this plot of land. This basement that we have right now was built, but the building wasn't raised up. He had a lawyer, man, Tony Braithwaite. So instead of raising, he was sending money through that man to his lawyer, Tony Braithwaite, so that they can complete the project on this building. But unfortunately, when Fela came out of that prison, he was so disappointed that nothing was done on the project. The man was just investing all the money. So Fela actually fired Tony Braithwaite. So when Fela fired,
was investing the money.
Yeah.
I knew him.
And he called himself nobody.
Yeah, I know him. Don't worry. Fits the character.
Yeah. It's Spain. So he invested all the money. So Fela later acquired a new lawyer. That's Femi Falana. You know Femi Falana? That's Fast Father. He's one of the foremost lawyers that we have in Nigeria right now. Yeah.
That's it.
So he acquired himself Femi Falana. That's all about the Fela Kuti Chronicles. Okay, let me just. Yeah, that we have right now, we have about 6 album covers there. But Fela probably had over 200 albums in his life.
Golly.
Over 200 albums. Okay, I'll just talk you through these 6 and show you how his mind works. Okay, this is called Ikoyi blindness. This is Ikoyi blindness. You know where Ikoyi is, right? Ikoyi is on the highland. You all know what Ikoyi stands for.
I know, you may not know, I know.
What?
Like the most expensive land in Africa is located in Ikoyi. That's Banana Island.
Your area. Atlantic City.
Yeah.
Not quite.
Okay. Fela said that those people living in Ikoyi, it's like they are blinded to the suffering of the masses. They are not seeing people suffering outside. You know, based on the fact that they are living in a big man's area, they are not seeing all that suffering. That's what Ikoyi blindness stands for. This is called Fela Kuti show. That's Fela Kuti show. Let me just tell you how the name Fela Kuti came about. In Nigerian cell, appraisal themselves as the name Nigeria. Probably being given to you by the former imams. So, the first cell Fela was locked up in his life, it's called Kalakuta. So when he came out of that cell, he decided to name his house Kalakuta. That was how the name Kalakuta came about.
Calacuta was what before?
It was
The prison?
Yeah, it was a prison.
And in Benin? In which
No,
state?
I don't know. Well, I think in Lagos.
Yeah.
But the first time he was locked up,
Yeah.
his life, it's called Kalakuta.
Oh, okay.
That's how the name Kalakuta came about. This is called Yellow Fever. I'm sure you've heard this song before, Yellow Fever. Yeah, Fela was referring to the African woman. He said, you as an African woman, when you're bleaching your skin, you're just abusing yourself. When you are bleaching your skin, you're just abusing yourself. That's what Yellow Fever stands for.
And skin bleach is still an
Yeah.
issue, still a problem.
Yeah, still problem. This is called Zombie. This is Zombie. I'm sure you've heard the song. Zombie, oh zombie. Yeah, Fela was referring to the soldiers as zombies. He said the Nigerian soldiers are just like zombies. They are dull. Whatever you ask them to do, they'll just do it. Shakara. This is called Shakara Olu Jane. Yeah. Baboni Shakara.
Baboni Shakara Bade, Pàṣẹ tó máa fi nà ẹ́ òjò ló jẹ́. Shakara olóòjé ni.
Yeah. You can see the woman here, they all have dress, they have not. This is the map of Africa, and this is 17. If you read this Africa 17, okay, they use this to represent the name of the band because Afrobeat was born in 1970, and the name of the band is called Africa 17. That was in 1970 when Afrobeat was born in 1970. But in 1980s, like they changed the name of the band to Egypt 18. That's the name of the band up to now. Okay. This fella, this is how he is in his house 24/7. No matter who came to visit him, his house meeting fella. But maybe if he's stepping outside, he's fully dressed. He doesn't dress like this, he's outside. This is called Confession. You know this song?
Confusion break, keep on you.
Yeah, pa.
Yeah.
Double wahala for anybody, and the owner of anybody. Double wahala for anybody.
Okay, this is called Confession. Alright? Confession talks about two things. It talks about Ojuelegba and Owe. Do you know where Ojuelegba is? Ojuelegba is in Somalia. Okay? Fela said that Ojuelegba is in total confession. It's like a ghetto area. It's like a ghetto area. It's very scanty.
It's better now.
It's better now. Yeah, I didn't tell Australia about that place, just the flying over. I mean, the brain that they construct. That was the Australia about
It was the first 24-hour bus stop area other than Lagos Island.
Yeah. Right now. Okay, the second thing that I was talking about here was talking about the OAU. He said African unit. It's now here, African Union. But last said that those people in African units, when they're having a conference meeting, they'll go and employ one white men to come and interpret the language for them. And that's the confusion. When you're having a meeting which is only meant for the Africans, and you're bringing one white man to come and interpret your language, that's the confusion. Okay? Since we are going on, you don't have to. We can just put on this thing. We are still going on.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
I want to show the AC.
Okay.
Because nobody's here.
Okay.
No one is here. Yes, we just
I'm gonna take photos next to this mural and his burial site, and you know,
Yeah.
I'm good.
Okay. This is the souvenir shop. That's the souvenir shop there. I don't know if we needed to get anything from the souvenir.
That's fine. That's fine.
This is the house where I was born in 1948 in Abeokuta. Abeokuta is in Ogun State. They've turned into a museum now. They call it Fela Kuti Museum. That's Fela's music. Okay, this Fela, and this is Fela's mother. This Trinity College, the woman went to visit him Trinity College in England. That's where Fela studied music in England. Okay, that's Fela getting married to 27 women in one single day.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
It's very brilliant.
That's awesome.
Awesome. You're married to 7 wives in one single day. This is Jenny Kuti. Jenny is the first child of Fela and the first daughter of Fela.
Okay.
This is Femi Kuti, Sola, Jenny. Sola is the second. Femi is the first son of Fela and the second child. Sola is the second daughter and the third child. Jenny is the first child and the first daughter of Fela. Okay, this Auntie Nurse. This is Auntie Nurse. Auntie Nurse works in Dr. Baker's hospital. Dr. Baker is Fela's younger brother. That's Fela's younger brother, Dr. Baker. Okay, this is Jenny, the first child, the third child, and the second daughter, the first son of Fela.
Which sister is late?
This Sola. She's
Second daughter.
Yeah, the second daughter.
Third
she
child.
died. Yeah, the third child. She died in 1987. You know, a few months after Fela's passed on, she also passed on.
Oh wow.
Okay. These three Fela had them in England before coming back to Nigeria in 1960.
The first wife.
Yeah, the first wife. She married a woman in England. This Kunle. So when Fela came back to Nigeria in 1963, the first mistress that Fela had, that's Yam Marie. Kunle is the son of that woman.
The first what?
Mistress.
Mistress, yeah.
Yeah.
I know him.
You know him very. He's one child of that girl.
And then,
That's Sean Kuti. That's Anton's daughter. The one that works in Dr. Baker's hospital.
Cheryl's mother is who?
Oh, Sean's mother is from those 27 wives.
Yeah.
You know, out of those 27 wives, only 2 had kid. Only 2 had kid for him. Sean's mom and Notoria's mom.
Who's this?
Jenny Kuti, it's Fela. That's him, first child. You know her now? You know him?
Really changed it, yeah.
Okay, let's start from here. This is
Now that's the lady that taught Fela about black consciousness. Like they made him conscious. Yeah.
you know
Yeah, I remember her.
I remember.
yeah. Sandra is a daughter. That's her name.
She's in
Okay.
LA.
Is she still in LA?
She's in LA.
Okay.
I chat with her every week. I met her in Atlanta originally.
In 1969, Fela was invited for a program in the US for the Black Panther concerts in the US. Fela studied music in school. He studied jazz music, but he called his own funky jazz. That's what he was playing.
He studied classical too.
Like, yeah, that's good.
Mozart, Beethoven, Bach. He had exams of it in England.
Yeah.
London School of Music, right?
So, when Fela was invited for that program, he was playing jazz in that program. This woman, she was so frustrated by what Fela was playing. She went backstage and talked to Fela, the guy, who are you? You come all the way from Africa, you came here to play us jazz. What do you know about jazz? We are the one that teach you how to play it, and you are here playing it back to us. What you just expect of you is to come here and play us nice African music. You don't expect you to come here and play us cheap house music. So she gave Fela some books to read on how the European people instead of Africans, and also she gave him the first way that Fela spoke in his life. This woman gave it to him. That was in 1969.
She was Black Panther Party. member.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Awesome.
Black Panther. Okay, in 1970, when Fela came back to Nigeria in 1970, Fela threw all the jazz instruments away and created his own kind of music. He created Afrobeat. That was how Afrobeat was born in 1970. So the first Afrobeat that Fela did, it's called My Lady's Frustration. Fela said this woman here, she was so frustrated by what he was playing in that concert. That was in 1970.
And she recorded the lead singing a part of Upside Down.
Okay, let me say any other pictures that you can find there. They are Femi. You know Femi, that's the first son of Fela. Every other picture that you can find there, they are Femi, except the one I will show you myself. Okay, this is a pot. This is a big pot. They use this pot in cooking Kalakuta because there are many kind of people living with Fela in Kalakuta. So Fela is distant alive. as in the trivialized. So they just cook so that everybody can eat and can put it. Okay? Doing last step elaborations, I told you that every other picture they are for Femi. They are all Femi's dancers.
Okay, dancers. Okay, I was wondering what you said. I got you.
Okay? Doing last step elaboration, we have an actual competition among the youths, the high school students, and this came first. This won the first prize. And I said, I must identify myself with Africa, then I have an identity. Fela Kuti. Can you see that?
Yeah, I see it.
The one over there won the second prize. It won the second prize. This song, Live.Africa, the other day, Fela Kuti. Can you see that? This won the third prize. This artwork won the third prize. Okay? Let me show you about this one now. This match is called Najite. They call it Najite the electrifying dancer. Okay? I told you out of those 27 vibes, only 2 had cake for Fela. Why? You know, Fela was jailed for 5 years. I told you that he was jailed for 5 years. I really spent a year and some months, some few months. When Fela came out of that jail, he actually divorced all those 27 wives. He discovered that they were all sleeping around. That's why he divorced all of them. So, Najite is also one of those 27 wives. She's the mother of Tumaya. But Fela sang a song you don't know about. That was Ladies. You know the song? Yeah, an African woman go dance, she go dance, a lady dance. She go say, I be you. There is one of the interstyle of the skateboard that I played those days. One of the interstyle of the skateboard. This is a motor. This is a motor. Okay? There is a drum. It's a drum.
Long drum.
Yeah. Like this. In 1999, Fela was locked up in a prison in Maiduguri. He was locked up in a prison in Maiduguri. Maiduguri is the northern part of Nigeria. Okay? So inside that prison, Fela heard the sound of this drum early in the morning. He normally heard the sound early in the morning. So he doesn't know where the sound is coming from. He doesn't know what the sound is all about. So he was just hearing the sound early in the morning. So Fela asked a particular man inside the prison that, what's the meaning of this sound that we normally hear early in the morning? So the man told Fela that we are in the northern part of Nigeria. Anytime a ceremony is going on in this part of Nigeria, they will play this drum. So if you are hearing the sound of this drum, that means the ceremony is going on somewhere around. That's what the sound of the drum is all about. So while Fela was in that prison and was hearing the beat of this drum, the beat inspired him to write a song called Beast of No Nation. You know the song? Beast of No Nation. You know the song?
Yeah.
Beast of No Nation, like Wake Up. So Fela wrote the song inside prison. So Deka. Yeah. Can I say Deka here? Deka. No, I'm going to recommend Fela Deka. Deka is a record label in Nigeria. It's one of the biggest record labels that we had in Nigeria back then. Okay, Fela signed a contract with them. This is the contract. I'm going to produce an album with you every month. You get the contract? Release an album with them every month. So when Fela signed the contract with Decca, it was one white man that's heading Decca. One white man. So immediately Obasanjo came into power. Obasanjo removed the white man as the chairman of Decca and put MK Abiola as the new chairman. So when MK became the new chairman, MK breached the contract between Fela and Decca. When he breached the contract, Fela said it's okay by him. Even though you are going to breach the contract between us, at least you needed to pay me. You need to pay him off on the contract. So when MKO said that no, he's not going to pay him, Fela also said that no, you must pay me my money. So when Fela said that this one is not going to pay him, he came back to Kalakuta. When he came to Kalakuta, he packed everybody in the with him in Kalakuta, including those 27 wives. He took all of them to the office of Decca and chased everybody out of the office. Because Decca's office is like a mighty building. It's a building really very mighty one. And they chased everybody out and occupied the office for 79 days. So before they cannot charge him to court. That's all about Fela's and Decca. This is the most Ankara.
Yeah, I see. Yeah.
You know him, right?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Okay. It's the one that changed Guinea-Bissau to Burkina Faso. This Fela Kuti. This man came
Guinea-Bissau.
No, it was Volta. It wasn't the Volta.
Upper Volta.
Upper Volta, yeah.
Upper Volta to Guinea-Bissau. To Burkina Faso. Yeah. Okay, this man came for the meeting of ECOWAS in Nigeria. He came for the ECOWAS meeting in Nigeria. And then he told, after the meeting, he told the Nigerian government that he needed to meet Fela. But the Nigerian government told him that you're not going to meet Fela. Because why? They're not in good terms with Fela. Okay? But
This is under IBB.
yeah.
87.
Yeah. 87, right?
Right before they killed Thomas. Yeah, go on.
So when he told the Nigerian government that he needed to meet Fela, they finally agreed for him to meet Fela. So they arranged for him to meet Fela. When he met Fela, he was planning to use Fela music as a weapon in his country to tackle those people in his country, those people in the government, officials, those people investing money in their country, so that he can tackle them. So he was planning to use Fela music as a weapon. But unfortunately, it was murder in a coup. It was murder in a coup d'etat. So on his birthday, I'm sure. So that's all about Fela. This in front of courtroom.
In front of
Courtroom.
courtroom. With Braithwaite as lawyer at that time.
Yeah.
Before Femi Falana.
Okay, these are just one of 27 grains. Fela. Some of those 27 grains. Okay, this is Mutu. That's showing here. Fela, some the first Calcutta. Okay, that's Sean's mom with Sean. Some of those 27 queens. And this Sandra with Fela here. Sandra with Fela. You can see Fela. That's that again with some of those 27 queens. Fela. You can see them. Some of those 27 queens. This Fela here. You can see Fela back in the days. That's it. This is the wedding reception of those 27 wives. You can see Fela here. The wedding reception of those 27 wives. He married them traditionally. Traditional way. This is some of his pictures when he was playing jazz. When he was playing jazz music. That's some of the pictures here. And this is also some of his pictures when he was playing jazz. Okay. This is Fela living in a courtroom.
Leaving the courtroom.
Yeah.
Who is this?
No, this is just a movie.
Okay.
It's a movie acted by Fela. Okay. This movie, I did about the first Calcutta that was born in 1977. The soundtrack and the script got born in the first Calcutta.
Black president?
Yeah, Black president, you know about the movie. So the script and the soundtrack got born in the first Calcutta.
According to Shehu, the film survived, and this white guy had the audio and they hadn't mixed it into one yet. They hadn't sound mixed it. And Femi supposedly stopped it because there's sex with Fela and his ladies in the film. And Femi didn't want it to come out. That's what I'm hearing from Shehu.
You mean?
The film Black President exists. You can watch it with no sound.
Yeah.
But the audio, the white guy that had the studio in Ghana had the audio. They just never mixed it to the soundtrack. It never became complete. But it exists, and it can be done. But Femi, according to Shehu, doesn't want the film to come out because his father is having sex with girls in the film. Which everybody knows he did anyway.
That's it. Okay. Now I really have no knowledge of that.
They say the soundtrack does exist, but it was never mixed. That's what I'm hearing.
Okay. This is some of the last pictures taken in Netherlands, Amsterdam. They were taken in Netherlands, Amsterdam. Okay.
Can you repeat that one more time?
I said that was how I left this room 21 years ago.
Oh wow. Okay.
That's how I left the room 21 years ago.
So those are all his clothes and everything. Is
Yeah,
that?
everything. They didn't touch anything.
Untouched, till
Yeah.
today.
So you like the room. The lad doesn't sleep on the bed. You can see the bed is too small. He doesn't love sleeping on the bed. He loves sleeping on the floor.
You used to sleep here too, though. Sometimes. No. This room.
What's that?
Back then.
These are some of his shoes.
Oh, this is the bathroom.
I see some of his shoes here. Okay. Even some of his pants.
Draws.
Yeah. Okay. Let me show you. This is coats. This coats here. You can see me on this coats. Let me get.
That's the one he was wearing when
Yeah.
he bumped into Sonny Ade at the airport. That photograph they took one time.
Yep.
Sonny was going for one show and Fela was going for a show, and they were at the airport, either Berlin or Frankfurt or somewhere. And there's a picture of them together,
Sonny.
Sonny Ade and Fela.
Okay, Sonny Ade.
But they were both going to two different shows, and they were on different planes, but they passed each other and they snapped pictures. They just happened to be passing each other. They were both on tour.
Alright. Okay, this is the Black Panther color on the socks. You can see the Black Panther color. You all know what the Black Panther color stands for, right?
Black Panther or
Yeah.
Pan-African?
Yeah, black, red, black, and green.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah,
like
Pan-African, yeah.
Pan-Africanism is about 70 years older than the Black Panther Party. At least 60 something.
Garvey.
Well, Pan-African is 1900.
But Garvey.
Garvey's Universal Negro Improvement Association adopted the colors. And then Ghana took the colors and put a black star.
Ghana's flag is red, yellow, and green.
red,
And
yellow,
gold.
Red, gold, and with the
Red,
gold.
gold, green, and
Yeah.
with a black star on the gold band.
Right.
Yeah.
even Cameroon, something like that. I think that way. Or Togo. Togo.
Not
something.
Togo.
As far
Togo
as
has a kind of this green flag.
I don't think
Libya now is red, black, and green.
Even have a star on it.
Yeah. A lot of the West African flags have stars.
What they are confirmed, can never don't you let one people. Oh, you have to listen.
Why you don't need to?
Hey, we are doing now.
okay.
This Femi, this first father, that's first father, Femi Fela now. Dr. Olukwe, that's Fela elder brother, the former 8th minister in Nigeria. That's Fela. This Femi's mom, the one that Fela married in England before coming back to Nigeria. Okay. During their wedding reception in England, Fela's mother, Fela, that's wife, Femi's mom. The younger sister of the wife, this is her mother. Fela elder brother, Dr. Olukwe, his wife. Fela younger brother, Dr. Beko, with his wife. This is Dr. Beko, with his wife, it's Fela. This Fela first grandchild from Auntie Jenny. First Jenny Kuti. That's the first grandchild.
Oh, so she's the manager
She's
at.
the only, that was the only daughter and the only child of Jenny. Okay. So this first grandchild of Fela, she gave Fela the first great grandchild about 2 months ago in England. Okay. That's Femi's mom. You go.
So she manages the club from England.
No, her mother is here.
Okay.
She just gave birth in England.
Okay. Okay.
She gave Fela the first great grandchild.
Fela's first daughter.
Manages the club. Got you. Okay.
Okay. This is Fela smoking weed. Smoking weed next to his mom. That's crazy. That's very good. This is the first mistress that he had when he came back from England. Okay, that's the woman here. That's Kunle's mom. This Fela.
Pretty girl.
What's that?
Pretty girl. Oh.
Jenny, the one that died in 1997, Femi with her mom. Fela's mother, Femi's Fela's foot and stuff. This Conley, Antinos. Solar, the one that died in 1997. The one that died in 1997. You can see the three kids, Jenny. This is Jenny. This is the one that died in 1997. Femi, it's Fela. The three kids that they had in England.
Okay.
This is a Fela raised after his encounter with Sandra. Fela said if a man was to enslave you forever, he will never tell the truth to the forefathers. Can you see that? Is that true?
Yes, it's the truth.
When was the elevator put in?
After Saints.
Yeah, because it wasn't there.
Because of the hotel. This was a piano, and this girl now we have an hotel room.
Okay.
So it's like if you are going to, you are checking into the hotel room, you have to go to the pastor elect.
How much is it?
I don't know. It's not open yet.
Oh, hotel. Wow.
Okay, that's Fela with Femi on stage. Femi with Jenny, the first son and first daughter. Fela doing shows in the ceremony. Jenny, Femi, the other guy in the ceremony. Sure. This is Dr. Baker's son. Dr. Baker. That's Fela's mom. That's Najite. And I need to do it. And that's Motun with Sean with Fela. You see that? This Fela. That's Fela with this is Auntie Yenny. No, his mom. His mom. No, this is Femi, not Auntie Yenny. This is Auntie Yenny here. This is Sola. This is one of them. This is the Ma? That's Femi's mother. This Fela. Gonna still looking young. Looking young again. That's Made. Made is Femi's son. He's not in Femi's son? Yeah, Made. He's not in Trinity College in England. That was the university that Fela went to study music in England. Also trying to, I think he's studying music right now. Trying to become like Fela.
Okay, yeah. He's bigger.
Yeah.
He's gotten some weight on him now. I haven't seen him in a long time.
That's Conley. It's Jenny. That's Fela with Dr. Lukweko.
Ransom. Yeah.
That's Jenny again with Conley. Okay. This Fela with Femi's mom. Dr. Olukoye is fine. Dr. Olukoye and Fela. That's Femi's mother. You can see the mother. That's the mother again. With Femi's grandmother. JJ Ransom Kuti. That's Fela grandfather. The grandfather of Fela, JJ Ransom Kuti. He's a very musical person. Okay. This is the first Kalakuta that was born outside the Genesis. First Kalakuta. Alright. Okay, let me just show you the family pictures of Fela. This is the father. This Fela's father is called Oludotu Ransom Kuti. This is Fela himself. This is Fela's younger brother, Beko. That's the elder brother, Olukoye. This is the mother. This is from Lion Ransom Kuti. And this is Tadulu. This is Tadulu. She got married into a Shrinka family. That was where the connection between Shrinka. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, cousins. Okay, this is the father. This is the father's picture. This is the mother's picture. That's Fela. Okay, this is everything. Prep days.
Hope you guys enjoyed the tour. Had an absolute ball here in Nigeria. Absolutely love Lagos, love Nigeria in general. Love Osun State, love Osogbo. I will be back soon. So until next time, family, I gotta head to the airport. Peace.